If you're a trader, you need to listen to this right now.
What's your biggest financial flex?
My last name.
What's your last name?
Churchill. My family owns this place. That's my Bentley Continental GT.
My great-grandfather started a billion-dollar company. It affects over 50% of human population.
We're closing in on a $4 billion transaction.
My dad actually owns one of the largest peanut butter companies in the world. Also have 3 horses in the Kentucky Derby.
I bought 1,400 shares of Tesla when it IPO'd, and I'll leave it at that.
Diamond studded. The matching chain and bracelet, 180.
I won't have to work until ever. I'm set for life. My dad put $1 million into Tesla when I was young.
How much is it worth now?
Around 50 million.
Great-grandfather started Delaware Telephone Company and eventually became Verizon. I still have the stock in Verizon.
I grew up in Brazil. Neymar was actually my neighbor.
I have multiple million-dollar mansions in Alaska.
Why Alaska?
It's the last frontier. I own one of the most prestigious golf courses in the United States. It's a $1 million initiation fee. It's Blue Cut National.
Dad has a Gulfstream 700. It's like 70 mil. My grandparents are from the Sons of India. Now I go to the best engineering college in the country.
My dad, he built money out of nothing. I wouldn't be shit without my dad. They made 30 plus family members reach financial freedom.
This video exposed the biggest lies that modern culture tells people. If you notice, every flex came from a father, grandfather, or family structure. And it's because there is no wealth without family structure. Modern culture really wants you to believe that you could do everything on your own, that you don't need a family, that you could delay children. You just need to focus on yourself and somehow you'll be able to build wealth. And that's one of the biggest lies most people ever been told. But the reason this lie is so prevalent because the powers that be, they understand that the less families that are being created, the less competition that they have for power. The less family structures being built, the more individual consumers they'll have in the market. The internet keeps selling this hyper-individualistic fantasy where everyone is supposed to move solo and think alone, stand alone, build alone. But no one has ever built wealth that way. If you understand and you research the history of wealth, you'll understand that it's always been about controlling resources, controlling land, and having family structures so you could be self-governed. It was never about these materialistic ideals that we see today where it's all about having the cars, the house, the designer clothes, the jewelry. Now those things can be a byproduct of wealth, but that is not the core of what wealth is. Real wealth is family structure being built together, investing together, putting each other in position, passing business downs, passing stocks down, passing relationships down, passing the game down. And you cannot do those things if you're not building a family. So many people these days have completely removed themselves from the wealth game simply because they're not doing these things. Excuse my language, but we in a fuck them kids era. Without realizing that mindset is just shooting yourself in the foot in the end. That's why I always laugh when people act like family structure and marriage is these old school, outdated concepts. The wealthiest families understand that these concepts are still extremely necessary in order to build wealth. Because while the average person today is being taught to move like an individual, wealthiest families in the world understand that you have to move as a team. So you can chase career, get the nicest cars, get the nicest home, wear the flyest clothes, travel all over the world, but if you're not building family structure, you are not building wealth. You are just renting a lifestyle.
Remember, guys, somebody somewhere started it. Be the first to start it. If it's in your family, your bloodline, anywhere at all, just make sure you are the first. All right. See you soon on the next video. Peace out.